I'm not gonna lie, I have a thrift haul for you of stuff that I don't even, something just fell behind you, but I don't even know what this stuff is because it's literally from at least a month ago, probably more than a month ago. That's how on top of it I am at the end of 2025. So if you want to be surprised with me to see what it is that I picked up at a consignment store a month or two ago, stay tuned. Hi everyone, my name is Becky Park. I am a part-time reseller, so when I can, I go to places like consignment stores, I go to Goodwills and garage sales, and I get stuff for as cheap as I can and sell it for as much as I can on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And so in today's video, I'm going to show you stuff that I got probably from like 2 or 3 trips to a local consignment store that I frequent, especially when my kids are at gymnastics. It's right next to where they do gymnastics. I'll drive by, see if they have at least a 75% off tag in their window of their shop, and if so, I mosey on in and get some goodies for my reselling business. And so everything that I'm going to show you is from one consignment store. Everything was 75% off. And let's just see what kind of stuff I got. So I'm going to start with what I have on the ground right here. This is a new to me brand, and they had it priced really high. So I was like, I don't know, let me look it up and see. I wasn't going to pick it up initially because they had it priced kind of high and because they're really wrinkly. Like, I'm not going to lie, this is going to be such a pain to steam, or honestly, I'll probably throw in the wash first. They're just really wrinkly, but these are what you call salvage jeans. It's like a specific type of denim that generally is much more expensive, and the brand is Gustin. So they had these priced at the consignment store for $39.99, which generally speaking, they're men's jeans, depending on the brand, but they're anywhere from like $15 to maybe $25. So for them to price something at $40, I was like, well, let me just take a second to look it up. And it looked like it does really well. I don't know if this is, it's not, okay, I was going to say, I don't know if this is a Japanese brand, but it seemed like there was a lot of affection for it in Japan. I don't know. I feel like this brand and Japan were mentioned together often. But this is a straight fit jean. It says that they were sewn in California, it looks like. And these are a size 35. So again, very wrinkly, but it looked like I'd be able to get like $60, $70 or something like that for them. So I did pay around $10 for these, but I think that they're supposed to do pretty well. I did actually leave a couple pairs behind because a couple of the pairs at the consignment store had a lot of like stains and stuff on them. It makes me think that these are good work jeans, like good for men to wear outside and work in, because a few of them at the store looked like they had been worked in and they were priced the same. So I was like, I'm not about to pay $10 for jeans that I'm gonna have to spend time cleaning. Just the fact that I have to steam them and get these wrinkles out is work enough. They are button fly. This is also a 35. This is the same exact thing. It's the straight fit. The finish is raw. Sewn in California. Let's see, actually, are these the raw finish as well? Okay, so this one, it doesn't say anything about like the finish. They're basically the same jean, but the tag is like a tiny bit different. So I don't know if I can just make one listing and list it twice. That would be so nice, but that's all right. I'm just excited to try a new brand. And if you want to see how well it does end up selling for me, make sure that you subscribe to my channel because I do weekly what sold videos updating you on how this stuff actually does. It's one thing for me to just show you stuff and be like, I think I'm gonna get $80 for this. And then I get 20, like, you know, I can dream in these thrift hauls, but the reality is shown in the what sold videos. So I will definitely have a link to my what sold playlist down in the description below. I will also go ahead and link my thrift haul playlist in case you just really enjoy watching these kinds of videos where you see what people pick up. But yeah, excited to try that new brand. This is not a new brand to me or my channel. If you all have been watching, you know that I love me some Talbots. It's just a great bread and butter brand for me. It's consistent of a seller. I find it really frequently. I find it in good shape. And this is perfect for the winter. It's like a black tweed dress, long sleeves, and it's in a size large. They had it priced at $21.99. So let's see, I had like around $5 into it. That's a lot less than I would have gotten this for at like my local Goodwill or something. It's in really good condition. I'll probably list it for a minimum of $35 and see what happens. This, I think I got to try on myself. To be honest with you, it has the appearance of perhaps being a little shrunken, but I think I can wear it. This is just Nordstrom Signature, but it's 100% cashmere, and it's in a size extra small. I just really like the shape of it, but the length of the sleeves kind of makes me wonder. It still feels really good, so it doesn't feel like it's been shrunken, like, you know how that happens to like wool pieces especially sometimes. I just need to try it on, but this one was for me. If it looks funky on me, I'll list it. Let's see. This one they had listed for $25.99. I had around like $6 or $7 into it. But if that fits me, that's a $6 or $7 well spent for 100% cashmere. Yes, please. Now, if I were to list it, I'd probably list it in that $40 to $50 range. Nordstrom is a great department store. I don't know that it's like as a brand something that will fetch more than $50. This is a dress by Vineyard Vines. Vineyard Vines is another kind of bread and butter. I don't find it nearly as often as I do Talbot's, but it sells similarly to Talbot's for me. It usually sells pretty fast. This is just like a very nice casual loungewear kind of preppy dress, and it feels like it has like UPF protection, like sun protection in it. They were asking $25.99, so I paid, you know, close to like $7-ish, which is about what I would have paid for it at a Goodwill, except at Goodwill they probably would have priced this up. Just polyester and spandex and in a size medium, so probably price that around like $35 to $40, something like that. Another Talbot's piece. This is in a size extra small as well. This is 100% merino wool. You guys, I actually think I got this for me, which I didn't ever think I would be a Talbot's girly. Like, I didn't think I would ever purchase Talbot's for myself, but it's just like a great classic neutral piece. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do, but it's got this interesting, like, almost pleating at the shoulder. I also think I uncovered, it's not a, it is a hole. Okay, so this is most definitely going to be mine. Do you see like in the pleating here, there's a little hole? Didn't see that at the thrift store. That happens. But they were asking $16.99, so I had like what, $4-ish into that. Not bad. I will put that in my pile with my cashmere sweater, and I will hopefully introduce those into my wardrobe. This is another tried and true bread and butter brand for me. This is J. Jill. This is in a size extra large. J. Jill for me does not move if it's in like an extra small or a small, but with this being in an extra large, I think that's a great size, and I think this is 100% linen. So because it checked like many boxes, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Not 100% linen, it's 58% linen, 42% viscose rayon, and they were asking $24.99, so I did have like 7 something into this, but my hope is that it'll sell for like $35 to $40. I love a great like open long line cardigan, and I'm hoping that that will do well for me. Another Talbot's piece. This is T by Talbot's, which is their more like casual, almost activewear line. This is in a size large. They were asking $18.99, so like $4 or $5 into it. It's a like argyle print full zip vest. It's got zippered pockets. It's got like a fleece lining. It's very soft on the inside. If this were my mom's size, she would be all over it, but I think it's a little too big on her. And let's see, it's just polyester and other fibers, but yeah, it feels really nice. It has a little drawstring on the bottom. Probably get around like 25 to 30 for this. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I have sold this brand before. I'm like wondering if I've sold the same exact piece before by this brand. The brand is Amour Vert. I know I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry. And this used to be, I don't know if it still is, it used to be one of the brands that if you send things into ThredUp, you could do that buyback program. I don't know what it's called, but basically like you would send in clothes and earn credit towards a store of your choice, and they had all these different options. This used to be an option. I don't know if it still is. I don't even know if they still do that program, to be honest with you, but this is another great like open sweater cardigan, almost jacket situation. I just really like the neutral colors on it, and I like the chunkiness of it. It's in a size extra small. I don't like it enough to keep it for myself. I was tempted, but the truth is I have a lot of these open cardigans and sweaters and things, and I just don't wear them. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this one, probably list it for around $40. They were asking $17.99, so oh man, I am being tasked with a lot of math in this video, but what is that, like close to $5-ish? Not bad. Let's do one more clothing piece and then we'll get into some shoes. So this is Helly Hansen, which is a great brand, typically known for their ski wear and can be really expensive. Obviously, when you're getting like their ski jackets and their ski pants, that stuff is really expensive. This is just like a half zip pullover. I might see, is this men's, or I also don't know if it's like men's or women's. This might be men's actually. This is pretty big for a small, but it's a small normal, and they were asking $13.99. Aside from this weird, like you see that, it's coming across on the screen. I don't really know what's going on there. Aside from that, it's in really good condition. Sometimes fleeces get really like matted and like just don't feel good. This is extremely soft, and I imagine it would be very warm. Don't know how I can price it. It was priced at $14, like $13.99 at the consignment store. So I'm assuming I can list it for at least like $25, $35. But yeah, I just got to figure out what's going on here. See if I can try some things to make that not look the way that it does. But if you find especially their outerwear, or like I said, you know, ski pants, snowboarding pants, that stuff can go for good money. Okay, let's do some shoes. So first up, we have, this was very surprising to me. So I thought these were just like a really cool looking loafer. They have kind of this woolly exterior on top. The leather is like really soft and supple actually. This is by the brand Vionic. I was not expecting that. And it's actually faux fur, which I assumed. I'm pretty sure it's real leather. Like, it just feels really good. These are in a size 8.5 for women. And they were asking $24.99 for these, so I paid like close to like $7-8-ish bucks. But I just thought they were really cool, and I'm used to seeing Vionic in more like sneaker form, more athletic shoes, because Vionic is known for making kind of like comfort shoes. But it makes sense that they would also have shoes for the workplace that have that signature comfort to them, because not every person can go to work in like sneakers and clogs and things like that. So if you're able to translate that comfort to a working shoe, that's obviously going to be in your best interest. So yeah, these I think are really cute. I love kind of like the dusty blue, and I even like the fuzzy top. I don't know, I just thought it was really cute and was willing to try that out. Next up, this is another brand that's kind of known for like their comfort. The brand is Taos. I haven't sold this very much. It can do okay, but again, the leather just felt really good. There are some scuffs on the toes. Thankfully, I do have some black, like Doc Martens leather polish, and I will link that down in the description below if you need something like that. It's nice to have on hand just to make, you know, black shoes or black purses or things like that look the best that they can, and just kind of freshen them up, because really the rest of the shoe is in perfect shape. Like, they're so soft. I don't really see very many scuffs or nicks or anything anywhere else on the shoe. It really is just like on the toe, so that's really weird. On the heel there's like a little bit of wear, but yeah. So these are in a size 10. They have a side zip, and they were asking for these $29.99. So I paid like $8-ish for these. That's about what I would have paid at a Goodwill. So excited about those. Another pair of boots. This is by Picolinos, which, man, it's so hit or miss for me, this brand. Sometimes I do so well with this brand and it sells instantaneously for so much. And to be honest, that experience has been more so with their boots like this. And then sometimes, and this is I guess more so when I get like sandals and things like that by this brand, sometimes I sit on this brand for so long and end up taking a lot less for it than I would like. But I'm hoping that with these being more of like a boot, if I just hurry up and get them listed, I'm hoping that they'll do pretty well. Again, buttery soft leather. I like the straps, and then there's like a little bit of ruching on the side, as there often is with these ankle boot styles. Side zip. These are in a size 41, which is like a 10.5, and they were asking $24.99. So again, like around $7.50-ish into these, and I'm hoping I can list them for like $40 to $50 and move them for that much. I have not been doing a good job of telling you prices on things, like how much I think I can sell something for. These Taos boots, I have not done any comps, hoping for at least $40, $50. And these Vionic flats, realistically, probably around like $35. All right, I have a couple more pairs of shoes. I'll come back to those after some more clothes. Another Talbot's piece. This is a size 6. $21.99 is what they were asking for, and my hope is to move it for $35. So I have like, what, $5-6 into it. Size 6. Man, I'm like, do I let my mom see it? But I actually don't. She usually has to wear petite sizing. But these sleeves look like they're meant to be kind of shorter. We'll see. I don't even know where she would wear this. But yeah, hoping that that'll move for 35. You know, they said leopard's really in right now, leopard print, so I thought I would pick this up. This is a Chico's piece in a size 2, which is basically like size large. It's Chico's Zenergy, which is their slightly more like casual line. But, you know, I've actually been having a lot of luck with Chico's lately. And this is, oh, I was going to say it actually feels pretty good. It's 25% rayon, 54% cotton, 15% nylon, and there's 4% cashmere in here. Okay. And some spandex. Yeah, like my Chico's that I have been listing recently, it's not like it's been selling for a lot, but it's been selling really fast and consistently. And hopefully for something like this, especially with it being a little bit bigger of a size, which is typically where I do well with Chico's is with their larger sizes. Hopefully this will move really fast, at least for $25 is what I'm hoping for. But with leopard just being, you know, super in right now, I thought I would take a chance on that. Another J Jill piece. This is part of the Wherever collection. It's like their Easy Care. This is in a size extra large. I got it because it's new with tags. They were asking $32.99, which is, man, I have like $8-9 into this, but it's like a nice little easy dress. It's a bigger size. It's new with tags. So I was like, let's just see what happens. It's very kind of login look, you know, just that like oversized kind of boxy layered look. So hoping that that does okay. Calvin Klein is another great bread and butter brand that I find pretty frequently, and it does sell pretty consistently. I have been sitting on it for a lot longer definitely than I typically do, but that's okay. This I thought was pretty nice, especially for the holidays, which I am too late to list it for the holidays, but I like this like open slit on the arm and then it really kind of flares out. Other than that, it's just kind of like a nice pencil dress. But this is in a size 6. They were asking $25.99, so I have like maybe $7-8 into it, which is again about the dress price at a Goodwill, except when they see brands like Calvin Klein, they tend to price it up. I think I got this for less than I would have at like a Goodwill, hoping to list it for around $35 to $40, and we'll see what happens. Another Calvin Klein dress, and again, it's in like a shade of red. This is more like fire engine red, like almost orangey red. This one also is different in that it is new with tags. This is in a size 4 and they were asking $39.99. So I paid $10 for this. But again, especially with it being brand new, I also like these flare sleeves. I'm hoping that I can sell it for a minimum of $50, but I might aim to list it a little bit higher. I like that exposed gold zipper too. Not like anything super exciting, but Calvin Klein is a brand that a lot of career women look for because they know how it fits them. It's the aesthetic and vibe that they're going for when it comes to workwear. So that's why I have yet another Calvin Klein piece. I didn't know that that was coming up. Again, I don't know what is on this rack, but we're just gonna find out together. This one is a little bit more edgy. This is not your basic career woman. It's got like this gold zipper detail. This is also in a size 8. So at first I was gonna say, I feel like these are all from the same woman. They are not. Like one was a 4, one was a 6, this one's an 8. They were asking $21.99 for this, so I had, you know, let's see, like close to $6-ish into this one. Nice like eggplant color. Hoping it'll move for like 30, 35. Are you Calvin Klein too? Okay, this is not Calvin Klein. This is the brand Universal Standard, which used to do really, really well, and I think it still can do well, and I think definitely pieces like this do better than like their denim or even their like sweaters and things like that. I think that Universal Standard is a little bit more well known for their dresses. It says it's a size medium, but they use different sizing, so it can be kind of confusing, and I just suggest for brands like Universal Standard, for brands like Chico's, just look up their size guide online. Some people will even take the size guide and make it one of the pictures in their listing, just so potential buyers can educate themselves by looking at the size guide themselves. A lot of the Universal Standard dresses especially almost have like an origami feel to them. Like they're very structured, they have interesting like pleating or folding, I don't know. So this I think definitely fits that. Like you can see this interesting slit here. It's a little bit more boxy of a fit. It's got this like more satiny lining, and let's see, it's like more of like a maxi length I would say, but it does have this pretty substantial slit. Like that's I don't know, that's pretty short. Let's see what this is made out of. This is made out of viscose rayon and spandex. So I gotta look up this style, but I'm hoping I can list it for a minimum of $50. They were asking $14.99. So I had like $5-ish into this, which is amazing. Another Vineyard Vines piece. I think that this is it men's or women's? No, this is women's. It's a size small. Like, the colorway makes me think men's, but the fit of it makes me think women's. And what I will do to make sure is I will measure pit to pit and I will compare it against other Vineyard Vines similar like quarter zip pullovers, and that's what will tell me if it's men's or women's. They were asking $19.99, so I had like $5.50 or $6 into this. Again, Vineyard Vines just typically does pretty well for me. It's super preppy, kind of like nautical, like that sort of vibe, and a lot of people are into that, so we'll see. Hopefully $25-$35 on that. This is the brand Conditions Apply. This brand is oftentimes sold at Anthropologie. This is just very like, I don't know, it's giving me very like 70s, just kind of retro vibes, especially the print on these sleeves, even up here on the front. And then it's got this big keyhole and it's kind of got this like twisted neckline here. Size small. They were asking $21.99 for this, so you know, close to $6 into this. And this is 100% viscose. I almost thought for a second that it was silk, but it is not. And here's the back. Isn't that just so 70s? Very lightweight. It's basically sheer, but yeah, very kind of like artsy fartsy. Yeah. I will probably try to list this for around $25 to $35. Some more Talbots. This is a small petite. Just a lot of, yeah, paisley floral action. Oh, but it's brand new. I think that's one of the reasons I got it. Pure merino wool. They were asking $23.99 it looks like. So I had like $7-ish into this. And let's see, is it 100%? Yeah, 100% merino wool. I think that's why I got it. So hoping with it being brand new, at least $35-$45. Another, this should have just been called the Talbots haul. There's so much Talbots in here. Talbots and Calvin Klein. This is pure Irish linen. It's in a very strong orange color. Like, you know, I think part of why this was still there is because of this orange. It's just not a lot of people are like, oh yeah, my favorite color. Like, orange is a hard color to pull off. I don't know that I look great in orange. Yeah, I don't know. But size medium, and it's just like an open jacket with a collar. I think it has kind of log and look vibes too with it being open, especially. Yeah, 100% linen. It's got just like pocket slits where you can put your hands in. Very nice. So hoping $40-$50-ish for that. I got another Talbots piece. This one is new as well. Yeah, this one's new with tags. Petite, small. They were asking $25 for it, so I have like $7.50-ish into this. Super fun for the holidays, so I'm a little late. But I love just like the metallic pom-poms almost, but they're just like little raised circles. So I like the texture of it. I like the color of it. Hoping to get at least $35-$40-ish for that. We shall see. What are you made out of? Nylon. Oh, lamb's wool. 28% lamb's wool. I was going to say it did feel kind of woolly, but yeah, we'll see how that does. Very, you know, fun for the holidays, for winter. This is Lauren Ralph Lauren. I do think this is a little bit older of a style. You can see the tag. It just has that kind of more vintage vibe. So I think this is a little bit older, but I love just how like schoolgirl this looks. I love the cable knit on it. I love the crest. I don't know. I just really liked this. It's like a nice short sleeve sweater with like a slight V-neck. They were asking $14.99, so I had like $4.50 into this or something like that. I just think it's really cool. And even though, oh, actually it's a size large. I was going to say even though it's a smaller size, but it's not. What are you made out of? 100% cotton. So I don't know. I think I should be able to list this for like at least $35-$40. It just has so much going for it. Super preppy. I'm hoping that that'll do really well. I also got some bottoms. Some of these, if I remember correctly as I'm looking at it, some of these are for me. So maybe this was going to be for me. This, oh no, I think I was going to sell this. So this is New with Tags Express. They were asking, well, retail price was $78, but it's a cute like faux leather, like paper bag skirt. I don't know, I thought that was really cute. Just like a nice staple to have in your wardrobe. It does have pockets, size small. They were asking $25.99. So like, I don't know, $7-ish for this. We'll see how that does. I don't pick up Express very often, but I just really like the style, and I really liked the fact that it was brand new with tags. So we'll see how that one does. Hoping to get at least 35 on that. This is a pair of pants by Spanx. Spanx just does well for me. I know it doesn't do well for everybody, but it does well for me. And this is in a size large. They were asking $21.99, so I had like $6-ish into it. A little less than 6, I want to say. Plus, it's a houndstooth print. I love houndstooth. These just very much remind me of like Gwen Stefani or something like that. Just very edgy, very like kind of rock and roll. So I really liked that, and hoping to get around 35 for these. I always have really good luck with Spanx. It's a pretty reliable seller, so happy to try those out. These are a pair of wedgie jeans from Levi's in a size 27. They were asking $16.99, so I have like $4 or $5 into these, which is amazing. They have a raw hem. They are in a white color. I believe I looked them over really well because of the color. Didn't want any stains to creep up on me and surprise me and gross me out, but I think that these were okay. So excited about these. I had picked up a pair of Madewell jeans not too long ago, and I was really excited about them, but then saw some stains in the crotchal region and was very disgusted. I think I held them like this and like sprayed like stain treatment for like an hour and ran them through the wash. I think they're okay now, but it was not an exciting time in my life. This is Anthropologie, brand new with tags, retail $110, size 26. They were asking $39.99, so I do have like $10-ish into these, but man, these just feel like they will suck you in. They're nice snakeskin print, which I kind of feel like I've been seeing all over the place, and they're just like a skinny pant, so I know the skinny pant part isn't super in, but we shall see. I just thought, you know, with them being new with tags, I thought they were pretty interesting. We'll see how they do. Let's do one more pair of bottoms, and then I'll do the rest of the shoes, and then I'll finish out with some dresses, it looks like. Is this Spanx again? Yeah, this is Spanx. This is in a size extra large. They're blue. They're more like capri. Honestly, when I have like a really tight dress or something like that that I need to wear, I have really been enjoying wearing something like this underneath that it kind of just compresses everything and just kind of smooths everything out underneath the dress. So even though these are like more of a capri length, if you're wearing like a maxi dress or something, it's still really comfortable to have underneath. I also have like one of those leotard looking shapewear pieces, I think from Spanx, that works really well. And I have like Spanx tights. I don't know. Sometimes it feels good to get a little assistance with sucking all of the things in so that I don't really have to think about it and I'm not worried about it. So for people like me, that's why I pick up the majority of the Spanx that I find, because man, do I find it helpful sometimes. I thought these were just so like amazing. I don't know. And I can't wear shoes like these anymore. I don't know that I really ever could. I can't wear stilettos that go this high and are that thin. The brand is Schutz, don't know how to say it, which is an expensive brand. They sell it at places like Nordstrom and stuff. I tend to hold on to it for forever, so I was kind of back and forth on whether or not I wanted to pick these up. I just thought they were so cool though. I love kind of like the pewter color. I love that they're slip-on. I just thought they were really, really awesome. They're in a size 8.5B. The style name is Nicoli. And there's like a lot of information on the bottom. They still have kind of the tag. I guess the truth is, like, have these been worn out? I feel like maybe not. Like, if you look at the bottoms, it doesn't look like they've actually been worn. It looks like someone got them at a thrift store, though, and then maybe sold them to this consignment store. I don't know. I thought these were so cool. No idea how to price them. I'll look up some comps, especially since it has the style name. That makes it really easy. Hoping I can get at least, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks out of these, maybe more. Just such a cool shoe, though. There is a pretty gnarly, now that I look at it, like scuff going along the side here. Probably just from being in storage and just from, yeah. But I don't feel like these have really been worn very much. They only were asking for $21.99 for these. So I got these for, you know, less than $6, which is pretty amazing. Very cool. Love them. And then I don't know what it is. I have been finding like new in the box dance goes a lot at this place. I feel like there's a consignor that just gets dance goes and then is like, ugh, forget it. I don't want to actually wear them. They are these great kind of more athletic, like gym shoe type thingies. It's interesting because they're like laser cut and, you know, they're just open to the socks on the inside. I don't really understand why you would want that. I guess you get some nice diamond shaped breezes under your feet as you're wearing them. But yeah, if you really care about the airflow, maybe these are for you. It's kind of an interesting look. And I did pay a little bit more for these. Let's see. I paid, they were asking $63.99. So I actually paid a good amount, like almost 20 bucks for these. But these are the Charlie Dansko in walnut. Oh, they're from like a local shoe store that we have in town, like a mom and pop shoe store. So that's kind of cool. I like that, I guess. I didn't know Dansko was 100% employee owned. That's kind of cool too. But yeah, because I paid so much for them, I'm hoping to get like at least $8 million for them. We'll see what happens. Probably like, if I could get like 65 to 75 for these, I would be really, really happy. Okay, that's it for shoes. We're gonna finish off with a few dresses. This is J. Jill again. It's in a smaller size, but I believe that it is 100% linen, which is why I got it. And it's not the season for it at all. I'll probably kind of put off listing this until like, you know, February or March when people start shopping for more of like that spring attire. Yeah, 100% linen. It does have pockets. I would probably use words like log and look because it's got, you know, a little bit more bagginess to it, if you will. It's not like form-fitting. It just kind of like hangs. And for like linen pieces especially like 100% linen pieces, log and look is almost always a really good keyword to use. Another J. Jill piece. This is in a size large, so the size is better. It's also a maxi dress. It's got this pretty blue pleated, or not pleated, paisley print. It's got a random slit in the front middle. I don't ever get that. I don't understand the placement of the slit. I don't get when it's in the front center, but to each their own. Viscose rayon and linen blend. Definitely did think I felt some linen in this. Great like dress to just kind of wear around the house and get work done in, I guess. Okay, this one I think is exciting. I think I've had this in my house for, you know, like close to 2 months and I still haven't looked up comps, but I think it's exciting for a number of reasons. So the brand is Vera Wang, which is exciting, right? It says Vera Wang dress. I don't know if like it's saying dress in the background means that it is one of those like sub brands. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's like actually Vera Wang. Also exciting because it's new with tags. And on here, it says $119.97. That makes me think that that was the sale price. So I think that it definitely retailed for more than that, but that's like what it was on sale for. This is in a size 8. Yeah, size 8. At the store, they were asking $46.99 for it. So, you know, I have like close to $15-ish into it. But here's the dress itself. So I liked it because I feel like it's, one, just a nice classic black like maxi dress, but also I think I can use keywords like whimsy goth and just all those kind of black dress keywords. It's got this like lacy trim along the neckline, and then it's got some ruching and pleating on the back, some ruching on the front, and I just love this silhouette. Like I love how it has the look of almost a wrap dress in the front. I think this section will be so flattering with how they ruched it. And then like I said, it's like a nice long maxi dress. I think this is just like a great formal occasion dress. If you're going to like a really formal wedding, if you're going to a ball, if you're going to a princess's wedding, princess's tea party. No, I guess the tea party you wouldn't wear all black, but I don't know. I just thought it was really pretty. Don't know how to price something like this because I haven't taken the time to look up comps yet. If I were ambitious, I would say like $150-ish. I mean, it's new with tags. We shall see. I don't know. And then the last thing that I'll show you is this really interesting and I think cool dress from Nike. I've never seen anything like this. It's like this pink dress. I think it's nylon. It has to be nylon. Let's see. Oh, and it's new with tags. This retailed for 80 bucks. I would have thought more, but that's okay. So it retailed for 80, oversized fit, has a drawstring at the waist. And where's your tag? I don't know, but it's in my size. I just think I will look like a sack of potatoes in something like this. And I don't know that this color looks the best on me, but I just thought it was a really cool piece. They were asking $29.99 for it, which is, you know, let's say I paid like $8-ish, $9-ish for that. Willing to pay that to see how this works out. Just thought it was a really cool like athleisure dress. So definitely another piece that I'm excited about. That's everything from, I don't know, like I said, maybe over the last couple months. I go to this thrift store so often. My mom and my mother-in-law are in town, so most likely they will have another 75% off sale. And when they do, I will take my mother-in-law and my mom and we'll do some more shopping. I know I'm always going to find some Talbot, some J. Jill, but I was happy to find a few other brands too, like those Gustin jeans, some Schutz heels, some Vera Wang. Like, that's pretty exciting. So we'll see what happens with all of this stuff. Like I said, if you want to see how this stuff actually sells, and who knows when I'll get around to listing everything, but if you want to see how they sell through, definitely make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can get updates on these pieces. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way this far, let me know, what was your best sale of the week? What item did you make the most money on? We can all kind of learn from each other, and, you know, we can drop the names of brands that are doing well so that other people who are reading the comments can learn about brands that are selling well as well, so that when they go out, they can be on the lookout for those brands. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for just kind of spending your time with me today. I know that your time is valuable, so thank you for spending it with me. I hope you guys have a great end to 2025, and I will see you guys in the next one.